Alright, do I have sound? How's things sounding here? Hello? Sounds good? Okay, okay. Is everything fine? Let me see. What happened? Whoa! Uh, that spooked the shit out of me. Okay, let's start. Hoot hoot, my lovelies, have you been? When did this happen? When did these things make sound? Hello, Tinas. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing again. 8 months. That's almost a baby. Ow. Thank you very much. I will get this money next month, so that's nice. Hey, Janie. Welcome. Hello. Hey, those substreet pop-ups, so if they can jump scare you. Look, I just didn't know they had sound now because they never did. Like, but I guess now they do. I think that's kind of funny. I need to actually check out how to make these things work properly. I want to add more alerts. I said that several times before, but I never got to it. I should. Is you any OJ fireworks? Oh, I see. It's revenge, is it? I don't know how you get scared every single time with those fireworks. It's kind of funny. Is everything working right? Because it felt like my PC was quite a bit slower than usual, and I don't want any issues today. Hopefully not jinxing it. Yeah, seems like it's probably fine. I don't have Twitch open, do I? No. Okay, because if I did, that would slow down things. Weirdly enough, it doesn't slow down when I streamed on YouTube. But that's kind of funny. Hello, how's everyone? We should get the banter out of the way. We might not have a chance because today it's going to be a long journey. And one hell of a journey. So, how's it going? I still feel my shoulder fucking killing me. So, that's why drawing is taking so long lately. Longer than usual. It's not just laziness. Because I can only draw for a little bit and my shoulder fucking hurts like shit. It's a real pain in the shoulder. uh, yeah, so. And I feel like just being on the PC like isn't helping. Even if I'm doing something else, like playing Ultima 5, like it still hurts the shit on my shoulder. I probably just need a vacation. Probably just need to be away from the PC for a while. But who has money for that? I don't. So instead, we just trudge along, shoulder pain and all. Maybe if I give it like a week without doing anything, like choose trainials with my right arm, then maybe they'll work out. But that is a bit hard because it is my dominant hand. Maybe I need to learn how to use my left hand for things. I don't know. Let's not make any funny jokes about hands, alright? Uh, yeah, but enough about masturbation. So, yeah, like, I haven't been drawing too much lately. The next Harpy Star page is almost done. It's. I just need to fucking finish the, the, the things. Oh, hey. Five transmissions in a row. Tina's nice. Yeah, like, I I need to finish the background, the speech bubbles, and most of the shading is done. Although I need to work a little bit into it right now. It's a little bit hard if I don't have the background because then I don't know how it really is going to look with the background. I hate drawing backgrounds. I wish I never had to draw backgrounds. I wish I could be like our God and Savior Togashi and just be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm not drawing backgrounds. They're just going to make blank panels. They're not even drawing characters. They're just gonna draw text. Fuck you. No, I wouldn't go so far. So it would be funny. Uh, yeah, but yeah, like that's why it's taking a while. Is because my fucking shoulder's killing me. I might have like some severe like lesion in my shoulder, like some actual wound. I should probably go to a doctor, but yeah, about that. Just Brazil problems. Don't have money, and the public service would take like it would take longer to actually get a doctor's appointment through the public healthcare service than for my shoulder to just heal naturally. Uh, Pain in the ass. Or in the shoulder. Whatever. Today, yeah, we're playing Final Fantasy. Anything else going on? Not really. No new freaks narrative stuff yet. Still in a slow period. No real things happening there for now. My stream with Yakuman, maybe this week, maybe next week, I don't know. Uh, what else? What else? What else? Am I doing anything else? Not really. I haven't really touched my game dev project right now, mostly because I just been playing Ultima 5 so much. Finally got to the end game in that game. Now I can finally go down dungeons. Not that it's any easy. My gosh, it's a pain in the ass. Especially that once you get to the bottom of the dungeon, you then arrive at the underworld, and the underworld is very hard because there's lots of really difficult enemies there. Also rats. Rats are not very difficult. And really, it's not worth fighting most of them, so I just run away. And there's not really any penalties for running away. I don't think. It seems like my karma hasn't lowered. Not that it matters because at this point karma doesn't really matter for anything. The karma system in this game is dumb. It's basically the karma system you expect from any any Western RPGs nowadays. It's a real shame that they didn't stick with the virtue system from Ultima 4. It was much better. This one's much more simple. Just do bad thing, lose karma. Do good thing, earn karma. But you lose a lot easier than you earn, that's for sure. And it wouldn't be a big problem if it wasn't for one NPC that refuses to give me the information I need if my karma isn't really high. And how you get your karma up? Well, you give money to the church. That's basically it. And I'm not going to bother grinding for money to give to the church, so I fucking looked up a walkthrough to get the thing that he's supposed to give me. That it is a game where you pretty much are incentivized to just use a walkthrough. I'll talk more about it on the server once I finish the game. By the way, you wrote the little Ultima 5 update. Was a little starting work. Aw, nice. Yeah, I went through my first dungeon. It was quite an adventure because when you talk to this NPC and he's like, "Oh, I know how you get the shard of falsehood. Yeah, I had a dream. You have to go down the dungeon the siege, and then once you're there, and he goes into a really long description of the path you're supposed to take once you're in the underworld to reach the shard. And I had to note it all down because yeah, like you basically need to know. And then once I go through all of that and I get there, I finally get to the shard, and the problem is, how do I get back? Because the path there involves you going down a lot of waterfalls that you can't go up from. So that was really scary. Because like you're never really soft locked, because if you die you get teleported to Lord Bridges' castle, but I don't wanna die. It's way too costly. You lose experience, lose gold. It's not good. So I had to make my way out of the underworld. Turns out there's a much easier way to get to the place, but it involves climbing mountains. And so I had to find this little shortcut backwards and make my way to the dungeon, all while fighting a lot of difficult enemies. And climbing up the dungeon was also really annoying. Because yeah, dungeons in this game are much less straightforward. They're full of dead ends and like paths that don't lead anywhere, like, that just waste your time. Like sometimes the path that you need to take is across a room full of difficult enemies too. That doesn't help. But we made it. I killed the fucking Shadow Lord, which was also an annoying process because you need to stand on a very specific spot to kill the Shadow Lord. And Lord British, in all of his wisdom, put an NPC there in that very specific spot. So you have to wait until he goes to sleep in order to stand there and summon the Shadow Lord and kill him. This game is a whole thing. It's a it's definitely a worse game than Ultima 4, but I'll talk more about that once I finish it. I will write a little review. I like to do like Yakuman when he finishes an anime and just writes a little review on the server. I've been doing that for the Ultima games. I think it works fine. It's definitely a video game, Ultima 5. Uh, uh, yeah, it's basically taking a lot of my life. I mean, if I'm playing it so much, I'm obviously still enjoying it, but it is a tough ask. This is one of those games for hardcores only. But you know what's not a game for hardcores? It's Final Fantasy IX. That's a pretty easy game, I say. Hopefully, I'm not gonna get completely screwed over by the final boss or any of the other bosses that we gotta fight. We have a lot of bosses to fight today, and I'm willing to go for as long as you need, because I'm finishing this game today. So I guess we're gonna get to it. Let's get to it straight away. Got all the banter out of the way. Yeah, nothing else really happening in my life right now. Haven't really been looking for jobs because it's a pain in the ass. Is the thing on? Is the thing on? Okay, it is. Good. There you go. Let's watch the intro one last time. I'll lower my volume. There you go. Yeah, this is the last chance you're gonna get because, yeah, today I'm finishing the game. Yeah, it's been a journey of ups and downs, and I have a lot to say about this game. Once you get to the end, prepare yourself for one of those Ellen rants that apparently people like, because yeah, it's a game that made me think of a lot of things. It makes me think about my relationship to the Final Fantasy series, to RPGs, and yeah, we're going to talk about it. But right now, first of all, we gotta finish the damn game. It's Final Fantasy 9. Slow the game. Yeah, we first of all we have to get there. So, like I said last time, I had to get Steiner's ultimate weapons. Like, oh, didn't say we would have to go to Trino. Why are you doing Daggerio? Hello, Gilgamesh. What's my rank? Rank A. Oh well. Never actually got to reach rank S. That's fine. You don't need to get every treasure, but you have to get most of them. And some of the treasure in this game is annoying to get. But yeah, anyways. So last time I skipped a step in my explanation of how you get to the Excalibur, which is Steiner's ultimate weapon. Not quite, but we'll talk more about that once we get there. Basically, like I said, you have to go to Trino. If you remember, Trino has an auction house, and you have to buy these 4 specific items, 2 which I had already bought, the Rat Tail and Una's Mirror, but there's also Doga's Artifact and the Griffin Heart. You have to buy all these items and then sell them to the people in Trino who will buy them, which is good because they'll buy it for more than you bought the items for. So you turn up a profit. I didn't need to grind money at all. So yeah, once you buy and sell all those items, there is one more item that will appear in the auction house. It's not the Excalibur, it is this, the Magical Fingertip. This one's considerably more expensive than the others, but still nothing you couldn't afford. This is a Final Fantasy game. Money does not matter in the end game whatsoever, so unless you're playing Final Fantasy V, at which point you throw money at the final boss and win. Yeah, here we got the Magical Fingertip. No one knows who this Gogo guy is. He just disappeared. Does he really exist or what? Lady Bandit Ruby. I guess Ruby is our Ruby, right? From the from the crew, from the theater crew. That's neat. So Gogo, for those who don't know, is a reference to a character that appears in both Final Fantasy V and 6, who's this famous mimic. He's like a guy who has the mimic job class, and he will like in Final Fantasy V you have to defeat him to get the mimic job class. In Final Fantasy VI, he is a secret party member that you can recruit. He's not super useful, but it's cool to have, you know. And I feel that Square kinda wanted to make him a recurring character, kinda like Gilgamesh and Siege, but for any reason they ended up not doing that. But he probably is in Final Fantasy XIV because everyone's in Final Fantasy XIV. And since last time, I did look it up. Ozma is in Final Fantasy XIV because, of course, everything is in Final Fantasy XIV. It is the most self-felatory game in the world. But yeah, once you have the magical fingertip, talk to this guy. Then, will you give it to me? Oh, okay. Just like that? Sure. I mean, yeah, like I only paid 46 grand for it. Well, sacrifice is a virtue of the Avatar, so it only makes sense. Okay, used to be a fairly well-known blacksmith. Work was everything to me, and then one day my wife died. That's when I moved here. I've lived here ever since. A few years ago, I read a biography of a great craftsman named Gogo, who was known for making dolls that looked like real people. Supposedly, the secret to his extraordinary skill was in his fingers. Okay, so Gogo's a doll maker too. That's neat. That's not really detail you see in the old games. So I figure if I could get his fingers and combine them with my skills, I could make a doll that looked like my wife. Rosen, pretty much. Well, okay. I'm such a fool. Look at these fingers. They look worn down as if they never got a break. They look just like my fingers. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I now realize that I must accept who I am and how I have lived my life. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I no longer need it. I feel it shouldn't be that hard to make a doll that looks like your wife, but okay. There you go, I got Excalibur. I already did it as a test, just to see if everything worked out, so we wouldn't have any inconveniences, and so I already got the achievement that is tied to getting Excalibur. And there you go, we have it. We have it now. The thing about Excalibur is it's not his strongest weapon. The Ragnarok is stronger, and it teaches Shock, which is his best ability, because it deals like 300% damage. But Excalibur teaches Clim Hazard, which is also pretty strong. If you recall, both Shock and Clim Hazard are abilities that Beatrix could use, which I remember saying that you couldn't get. They were exclusive to her, but apparently not. Apparently you can get them. And yeah, you can get both those abilities. Like, Shock is technically stronger, but we're not really gonna need it. And the Excalibur is technically stronger than the Ragnarok, because even though it has less attack, it is Holy Elemental. So you can equip that, and if you equip Steiner with the Rebirth Ring, which you should have, yes, it lowers his stats a little bit, but that's okay, because it raises Holy Elemental attack, so that means the Excalibur deal ends up dealing more damage than the Ragnarok. So yeah, I guess we'll stick with that. Like, the idea would be to equip the Ragnarok, grind up for Shock, then once you learn Shock, you equip the Excalibur and the Rebirth Ring, and then that way you max out your damage. We're not going to need that. You're really only gonna need that if you're gonna fight Ozma, which I'm not gonna. So yeah, basically there you go. We have Steiner's the best weapon we're going to get for Steiner. More on that later. And there you go, we're ready. Vivi and Eiko's ultimate weapons are found in the final dungeon, so we don't need to worry about them. One thing that's kind of funny. Don't we have like an inn here? Sure, whatever. This doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, because I would like to at least rest. Oh yeah, this guy's the innkeeper. You know, should be at full power. One thing that's funny, when I was looking, double checking the location of Vivi's ultimate weapon, I found out that apparently the only way to get his level 3 elemental spells, Firaga, Blizzaga, and Tandaga, are by getting one weapon that's sold here, but only in disc 3, and I missed it. And so I never actually got to learn his tier 3 spells, but that's fine, it doesn't matter, because we have Flare. So, but it is kinda funny. Yeah, we're maxed out. Can we equip any new abilities? Fire does have quite a number of things. Auto Float's not gonna be that useful. MP attack will strengthen his attack, so that could be useful. Eye for Eye. Not sure we need that. Should probably equip Bright Eyes. What else? Oh, actually no, we should equip Clear Headed. There we go. Yeah, Confusion is deadly. One thing funny about Ultima 5 is that they did add the Confusion stat, and it's so easy to just walk up to some enemies that confuse your entire party and you die. Okay, can you equip anything? Can you unequip anything? Oh, you need these two. These two are going to be always equipped, no matter what. Lurch is good, but... Okay, I guess we can get rid of Mug. Stealing is not going to be that important now. Yeah, let's get Clear-Headed going. Eventually we will want to equip as many of those as we can. How about you? You're fine. Prevent stop. Actually, I want you to have Loudmouth instead. Because silence would be pretty bad for you. And you'll be fine for now, I guess. Okay, let's fly away then. I don't think we need to fight the big dragon again, so that's good. Let's go. Is there anything else I need to say? Oh yeah, while I was in Trino, I did give all my Stellazio to Queen Stella. Remember those little items that we could get across the game? I did that. It's not really a side quest that is really important. You don't get anything interesting from it. You don't get anything like you don't get any story or any secrets. Like you just get some decent items, but not really interesting. Also, one last thing before I go to the final dungeon, just for just to clear some things up. Apparently, there is a way in the game to find out about Zidane's ultimate weapon, and it involves getting all of the secret chocobo spots, all the cracks in the mountains and the foam spots in the sea. If you find all those, the fat chocobo will tell you to check the location of Shimmering Island for something. Just go there and check it out, and that's how you're supposed to know that the ultimate weapon's there, which is nice. It's good that there is a way to figure that out. I think that's about everything, so let's go into Memoria. Here we are. Look at the entrance again. I mean, look at this place. Look at this fucking screen. It's so cool. Yeah, sadly don't get to zoom in anymore. What's that orb? What's an orb? Oh, that's how you save. Let's get an achievement real quick. Because in the final dungeon, you can actually swap out Zidane. So if we build a party with nothing but women and Kina, there you go, get one more achievement. If you recall, there was one for building a party with only men. So yeah, there you go. This one takes quite a bit longer because it takes a while for you to be able to swap Zidane, but that's fine. Oh man, the music here is so good. It's kind of incredible. it's absolute fucking peak. Maybe one of Uematsu's best. Actually, definitely one of his best. It almost feels bad talking over it. I guess I can up the volume a bit. There we go. Okay, here we are. So if you recall, this place is built from our memories. Let's see what awaits us. Okay. Yeah, I mean, every single room in this place is going to be a fucking painting. So, yeah, like we're going to navigate. There are random encounters here, and they are very annoying. But I think we'll be fine. I think this is maybe Alexandria Castle. Okay, there we go. Random encounters. I consider turning them off for the final dungeon because they do get in the way. But, nah, it's probably not a bad idea to get a few more levels for everyone. They are pretty strong. What's the deal with this guy? I don't know, but I'm going to destroy it. Chimera. Just attack. I don't think we need to steal anymore, so just attack. I'm gonna keep Vivian on standby in case this thing does anything annoying. Lightning? What do you mean lightning? It's thunder in this game. Ow. Okay, that was not too bad. Okay, we can probably just fuck him up now. Let's see, let's go with Flare. Yeah, good damage on Steiner now. Oh, does this thing counter everything I do? This is going to be... yeah, okay. No, that stopped him. That's annoying. That's fine. We can cast Hisuna. And that is one thing that Final Fantasy endgame monsters often do, is they counter a lot. She is a pain in the ass. Okay, not dead yet. Let's see. Okay, Cold Breath, that should be okay. Oh, that froze him. Is that the first time someone got frozen? I think so. That's fine, Asuna should remove all of that. Oh, it doesn't remove stop, that's annoying. Let's fucking cast more Flare. No real reason to use anything else. There we go. And it's dead. Yeah, maybe we'll turn off random encounters later on, because they are pretty annoying, but we can also flee. It doesn't really matter too much. There we go. Some good levels. Is Steiner still stuck? Yes, he is. Do we have anything that cures that? Probably a remedy, I guess. Okay, there we go. I guess we can just use a remedy. It's probably better than using Asuna. And otherwise, we're fine. Let's keep going. Anything here? No. Yeah, look at this. So good. This dungeon looks fucking amazing. Also, the bosses are just here, so it's not a random encounter. This is a boss, and it's... yeah, it's Merilith, the Guardian of Fire. We're going to fight all 4 Guardians. We meet again. And one of the Chaos Guardians. Kneel before my power. Now she's like a full Lamia. I think she's like the most annoying one, which is not great. Please don't kill her. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Merilith. For those who don't know, like I said before, the 4 Guardians of Terra are from Final Fantasy 1. You know, they are the defenders of the crystals. So, I'm gonna fuck her up. Don't need Thievery, I think it doesn't do as good damage, but yeah, look at that! So strong. Let's cast Flare. I think I'm gonna have Eiko be on standby, because from what I recall, this motherfucker is kind of annoying. Actually, yeah, Kura is done. Has legs, so I think that's just a tail. So her legs are like fused into the rest of her, let us see wrong. Yeah, it does look like that, right? She's like kind of a woman in like a snake body. It's kind of weird. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's go Clean Hazard. Keep someone on standby. Oh, Zidane is already almost fully healed, thank you. Fucking. Mustard Bomb. Ooh, Mustard Bomb's bad. Please don't work. 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 He worked. God damn it, Stern's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. It's fine because Eiko has full life. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's definitely a strange design. If you remember, her weaker design, because all of the guardians we're gonna fight here have like bigger designs than the ones in the shrines. Yeah, her original design, she had more of like a snake hair, which was interesting. Yeah, here she has like a full snake body that she's kind of merged in. It is an interesting design. Kind of dig it. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh shit, okay. So now we don't wanna attack her with magic anymore. Although, let's see, can I use this spell? Will that get rid of it? I think it might. Oh, did I not equip Auto Region on Steiner? I don't think I did. Kinda gender envy. Dang. Okay, Clean Hazard is not magical, so it shouldn't get reflected. Alright, let's see if that works. I think it did. Good. Flame Slash, that might hurt. Oh boy, that hurts a lot. That's a bit of a problem. Let's bring him back to life. Yeah, I feel like we're a bit under-leveled for this final dungeon, which is in part why I wanna fight some more random encounters. Oh no, not again! Come on! It's okay, as long as Vivi doesn't do anything, we should be fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you attack, you don't do anything, you heal Vivi. Okay, where is Isuna? Yeah, hopefully Isuna gets rid of fire. Alright, let's go. Alright, all good. Alright, what are you gonna do? Hopefully don't reflect. Okay, Flame Slash is very dangerous. Okay, Eiko can tank it, so fuck you. Alright. Still not dead. This motherfucker can take some abuse. Okay, stay on standby. Alright. Oh, you are not. Haha. Missed. There we go. Alright, I remember this boss giving me way more trouble the first time. Oh. Oh, is this gonna kill us? Hopefully not. Oh, Steiner died. Shame. I think she's the only one who does that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't get experience anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. In fact, I think by now, since we already learned most of the abilities that we want, I guess we still need to learn Full Life. But you're not gonna change your robe, I don't think. Yeah, I think it's probably good to... Okay, first of all, let's bring Steiner back. There you go. I think it might be a good idea to change some of her things. Like, we don't need ability up for one, so let's equip something better. Clear head. Let's prevent stop because that one is pretty deadly. Let's get rid of ability up. We will eventually remove level up when we don't need it anymore. Okay, yeah. Okay, loudmouth. Probably better. What about Zidane? Let's get rid of ability up. Good locomotion. Let's... Okay, for Steiner too. Does he really need all that much HP? I guess so. His defense seems to not be doing too well, so... Yeah, good locomotion. And let's heal up everyone. Let's give Akoi some meters, doesn't matter. Has so many elixirs too. Okay, anyone else needs healing? Just done. There we go. Let's give everyone some more eaters. And no need to really worry, we're not gonna run out. Let's keep going. That was the first boss. Ooh, this place. Yeah. What is Alexandria Castle doing here? Whoa. You remember that? And this looks very cool for like a PS1 game. What are you talking about? I don't see anything. Of course you can't see anything. You weren't with us at the time, so it's not in your memory. Yeah, like we are seeing our memories represented here. In his bid to defy me, Kuja tried to acquire Alexander. An incident 10 years ago started everything. But if you come here, you get the Angel Flute. That's Eiko's ultimate weapon. Let's give it to her. Where is it? Didn't learn Reflect, doesn't really matter. Here we go, Angel Flute. It teaches us Kuraga. It's not really super important to have, but yeah, Kuraga is the best healing spell, so yeah, if you don't have Holy and Izuna, it also teaches you. So there you go. We're not really gonna be using it as a weapon, so yeah. Whoa, look at that, floating things. It reconstructs our memories, but it's not perfect. So there's just fragments. Look at that, we went from Alexandria to here. Oh man, this is like one of my favorite screens, truly. Yeah, we go over here. It looks so fucking cool. Yeah, look at that. Shouldn't go anywhere, there's a storm. Watch out, you're gonna get washed away. Dagger, you just saw a little girl on a ship and... Huh? I guess it was my imagination. Yeah, it had to be. I just saw definitely isn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was it unable to see it? Is it done? Yeah, what's up? Didn't imagine anything. Wait, you saw it too? That means the little girl was you. But why was I able to see something from your memory? I don't know. Hey, Garland, what's going on? Garland, can you hear me? I fear Gaia's eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem. Alright, and yeah, like, you notice how we went from the attack in Alexandria all the way to the backstory of the game. Keep that in mind as we go forward. Whoa! What is that thing? That eye? It's the same eye I saw on the night of the storm at sea. Zidane, can you hear me? Zidane, what you just saw was from your memory, and not Garnet's. What? I don't remember ever being in a storm at sea. You still don't understand. We'll find out soon enough. What do you mean? Can other people's memories become a part of my own? Garland! Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you. A tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War. However, the Gaians were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces. They prayed never to see it again. These little moments where everything stops and Garland narrates the backstory of the game is so fucking good. Also, here's Amaranth's ultimate weapon, if for any reason you're using him. That's where you find it. Yeah, like, those always give me chills, they're so good. Anyways, next Guardian. Let's go. Which one's this? Oh, it's Tiamat, Tiamat of Wind. So we have defeated Marilis. For Tiamat, there's only victory. Alright, we'll see about that. Sorry, MP, don't do that. Can we cast slow on this guy? That would help a lot. Haha. Where is slow? I think Tiamat in this is male. In some versions, Tiamat's female. I'm not really sure. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, screw that. I'll just attack. Oh, come on. Oh, being the Wind Guardian, this motherfucker is going to have quite a bit of evasion. Absorb Strength, don't do that. I mean, it's fine if you absorb Vivi's, I guess. Vivi's not really gonna be hitting you with physical attacks. Alright, let's go, let's fuck him up. Yeah, good damage. Yeah, if we were using Shock, we'd probably be doing max damage, but that's fine. Flame Hazard's good enough. Yeah, good damage, awesome damage. Gonna use Flare. I keep Ache on standby in case something bad happens. I guess she could be buffing with like Shell and stuff. Alright. He floats. Oh, we probably don't want that. That's fine. Let's just keep going. Cause I think when you're floating, enemy like wind spells deal more damage to the character, which is why the one time we got completely wrecked by one of the enemies. Yeah, no real reason to not just go all out against this motherfucker. The sooner I kill it, the better. Yeah, Twister deals more damage. I think it might kill Vivi. Oh, or you could... Oh! Vivi had something that protected him. Nice. Alright, fuck him up. I love the flute animation, so cute. Yeah, I forgot to equip Steiner with regen, so that's probably why he died last time. It's fine, Eiko can heal him, provided he doesn't die. Alright, let's see. I'm waiting to see if he's going to like kill Steiner, so I don't waste my things. Alright, what are you gonna do? Still not dead, huh? Okay, that's whatever. Let's kill Steiner. Keep going Clean Hazard. Oh, or we won't even need it. Yeah, there you go. Tiamat does not have a final attack, so yeah. No need to worry. Now you're getting a lot of achievements. Because, yeah, each of these guardians has an achievement you can get from killing them. Alright, let's heal you up. And let's fucking equip... Yeah, like, let's... yeah, don't need Man-Eater. And I guess this is a bit overkill. Let's go. Auto-regen is totally worth it. So, yeah. Oh yeah, let's heal our MP a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Go inside the eye. Just ruins. Yeah, look at this. I'm going to keep like getting giddy over every single screen in this dungeon because it looks so fucking good. There's something here? Oh. Okay. What's going on? Challenge cards. The ghost of a warrior card master. No, I will not challenge the card master. What a random thing. Look at this. Yeah, you're going to notice that we're not really going through any of the events of the game anymore. There is a reason for that. Like when you come here for the first time and you expect and you hear that the characters that the dungeon's going to be shaped by the characters' memories, you start to think that it's going to be the game in retrospect kind of thing, where you be going backwards through the events of the game, but turns out that that's not the case. In fact, look at this. Two moons colliding? No, they look more like planets. Why does this look so familiar? That is a picture of Gaia being assimilated by Terra. 5,000 years ago, Terra, already an old planet, sought to assimilate Gaia. Terra needed to merge with a younger planet to survive. However, there was already life on Gaia, and so the story began. Oh yeah, I saw this in Oilvert. Life on Terra was coming to an end. We had no choice but to proceed with the fusion, which tragically destroyed Terra's native civilizations. Terra was too old to assimilate everything. Thus, I created the Ifa tree to regulate the flow of souls back to Terra. Yep, that's what happened. Now we're going to be sideways. Woo! Okay, random encounter, not a boss. No need to worry too much. Oh fuck, that guy may be too tough for us. We'll see, let's see what it goes. That's an Iron Giant. That's an Iron Giant. Iron Giants are very tough. Iron Man. Actually, let's get slow. That may help us if we can get slow on this guy. Stay me go. Oh. Not that Iron Giant, sadly. This one is quite a bit more mean. These guys are always some of the hardest enemies in every Final Fantasy, basically. No Vin Diesel, no Vin Diesel. Yeah, this final dungeon will have all of the hardest enemies. Also, it should probably... Ooh, motherfucker. I should probably cast Thievery since the longer animation will help. Yeah, let's just go all out. Done, we'll probably be fine. Yeah, because the longer the animations, the more you get to regen. So I don't think you regen if you have your menu open, so... I don't want... Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, Thievery sadly does not cause as much damage as I would like. Probably have to grind quite a bit of stealing to get it to a better degree. Ooh, she learned half MP, that might be useful. Alright, level 40. Yeah, we're getting a lot of levels here. We probably will not need to grind levels, but if we do, like, it will not take very long. Kira's probably good enough. Actually, did anyone else take damage? Okay, you took a little bit of damage, was mostly done. And then do this. There we go. Yeah, how much does half MP cost? A lot. It's probably not worth it. Again, we have ethers. We'll use them. All thanks to Chocobo Hachin Code, we're all geared up. Yeah, okay, that Iron Giant was not nearly as tough as they are in some other games. I think in Final Fantasy X they're really nasty. They're also in the final dungeon of the game. And I think in Final Fantasy III they're like the super boss even. But here, they're just kind of a butt. It's fine. Yeah. Here we go. Let's keep going into the waterfall. Whoa! Well, now we're underwater. In ocean now. Fish everywhere. Yum yum. What are you doing? Swimming after fish. It's done. You can help catch fish too. What this? Hard to breathe now. Can't breathe. That's because you think you're inside an ocean. I can breathe fine. We're not in ocean? Glad Kina still sticks around and is silly. You're right, I breathe okay now. Fish all gone. Ah, he's sad. Alright. Everyone good? So, just save the game. If we go somewhere around here. Oh. Hang on, let's do a battle first. Okay, another one of these. Oh. You're giving your back to me, motherfucker. That's not gonna end well for you. Ooh, nice crit! Let's cast Flare. This attack. slowly. I think we'll probably fine. Ow. Oh, Zdan's gonna trance. That's kind of unfortunate. I would have liked that trance for the next fight we're gonna do. Oh, come on! Definitely not worth it to trance against this guy. Yeah, not worth it at all. Completely wasted. That's a real shame. But hey, more experience, I guess. Might as well take it. Okay. So you saw there was something there. Let's heal up everyone. Is everyone fine? Everyone's fine. That's the power region. So somewhere around here. Stereo's voice. Who dares disrupt my sleep? Leave at once or you will die. So this here is the other super boss of the game. I never fought this guy. It's gonna be the first time. I don't guarantee I'm gonna beat him, but I will show it off. So let's do it. This guy is actually weaker than Ozma, and apparently if you do defeat Ozma and come here, he will point out that, oh shit, you defeated Ozma. Well, I guess I'm gonna fight you anyways, I can back down now. But yeah, he's like a weaker super boss than Ozma. It has unique music apparently. Unlike Ozma. So this is Hades. Yeah. Apparently, I was reading about it today. Powering Sword. This guy was originally supposed to be the final boss of the game. But for some reason they changed it. I mean, I understand why they changed it, but you'll see once we actually get to the real final boss. Oh, it didn't work. Sad. Alright, let's just go out. Yeah, no promise I ain't gonna beat this guy. We probably won't. But we'll try. It is an impressive design. I can see how they were going to make this guy the final boss. Let's keep going with Clean Hazard. Oh yeah, and he's weak to Holy too, which is good. Let's go. I don't know what he does once his sword is charged, but we don't want to let it get to that point. It is a shame Zidane trance before you got here, because our chances would have been much better if we had trance. Oh well. Did I even do anything? Let's keep going. Okay, not quite max damage this time, but still pretty good. Oh, come on, don't miss. Alright, what are you gonna do? Curse. Okay. Oh, that fucked us up. Alright, let me use a remedy on Eiko. I don't think that's gonna deal any damage now. Oh, it still dealt decent damage, funnily enough. Okay. Yeah, it confused everyone. This is a bit of a problem. Let's also remedy Vivi, I suppose. Oh, that didn't fix her confusion. That sucks, but we are mid-mid, so let's do this. I'll provide we don't die. Okay, let's attack Eiko. Since her mini, it probably won't do very much damage. Okay, oh. Oh, come on! Oh yeah, we're also fucked. And this is an annoying fucking fight, huh? Until we get Eiko fixed, this will be a problem. Let's actually, in that case, use a remedy. Just use a remedy on yourself. Oh, there you go, there you go. That should get Eiko fixed. Oh, but then we died. That's fine. No, it's fine. We can come back. We can come back from this. Let's cast full life on Zidane or Steiner. Steiner has more HP, so yeah, let's revive him. Vivi just attack. Actually, no, he's still minied, right? Yeah, he's still minied. Oh, now he is a 1 HP. That's fine. Use a remedy on yourself. Oh, the mini stays. That sucks. Oh shit. Oh, let me remedy yourself. Oh, well, there you go. There we go. We're dead. That's fine. Again, super boss. I'm not going to bother defeating him. If you do defeat him, you unlock a secret synthesis shop. Yeah, I could not come back. That's fine. Oh, we gotta see this again. Yeah, maybe if I could get Zidane to trance against him, but again, doesn't matter. You don't unlock anything that interesting. You unlock a synthesis shop where if you have defeated Ozma and got the second Pumice piece, you can craft a full Pumice, which gives Garnet her strongest summon, which is a funny one. You summon Arc. I definitely recommend you look that one up on YouTube because it has a really long animation to the point where it's kind of a meme. And you can also get some other items, but we're not really missing out on anything. It's fine. Let's just keep going. We did lose our level, unfortunately, but that's fine. Let's just keep going. No need to bother fighting this guy. Okay, here we are. So, Gaia used to be just one big ocean. How do you know? I don't know. For some reasons in my memory. I wasn't even born at the time. Doesn't make any sense. And I was born on Terra, not Gaia. So how can it be in my memory? It's in my memory too. Gaia used to be covered in water. I'm getting a similar feeling as well. Maybe that means all existence can be traced back to a single source. I don't understand. Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Look at that. I think all of these dungeons also built on like the foundation of probably mostly Alexandria and Lindblum, all the castles. And here we go, third guy, Kraken. And Water Chaos, Kraken. Your presence is forbidden. Well, that's not my problem, is it? We're probably gonna roll this guy because as soon as Zidane gets his trance, it's pretty much over. Oh yeah, he has tentacles too, that's a bit annoying. Haha. We should probably just attack the main guy. Okay. He's probably weak to thunder, but meh. Let's just go. We could cast Meteor actually. Let's cast Meteor. Meteor is fun. Ow. Well. There it goes, Dunstrand's procced, so that's fun. And let's cast Clean Hazard. It does hit all targets, which makes it pretty good. What Turga? How much is that gonna hurt us? Not very, it seems. Oh, he even healed Vivi. Alright, let's cast Meteor! Yeah, fucked! Kaboom! Yeah, that's pretty good. A Turga again, don't do that. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, is that really gonna help you very much? Probably not. We can way out-damage you. Oh, why did I attack the tentacle? I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Yeah, look at the damage, it's good. Alright, I'm gonna keep Aiko on standby, just in case. There goes one. Keep going with Clean Hazard. Oh, there goes the other. Those tentacles didn't last very long, did they? Alright, Grand Lethal, let's go. Yeah, full damage, it's really good. Yeah, that would have helped a lot against Hades, but oh well. Sadly, Trance is poopy. I don't know what I prefer, if I prefer Trance being the way it is, or if I prefer just it being like too easy to manipulate. Because in some games, some Final Fantasy games, it is very easy to just save up your limit breaks and unload them all onto the boss. Like in Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I feel the series could never really figure out limit breaks very well. Lag? Well, those lags are not gonna help you much. Okay, this should finish him off, right? Oh, I guess not. Motherfucker has a lot of health. Stop lagging me, bitch! What's your problem? Okay, this should finish him off. No? Okay, I cannot cast that anymore. Alright, solution 9. This guy is a big sponge, which I guess is fitting. But he can't really kill us, so... yeah. Nothing can really do about that. Man, this guy has so much fucking health, what the fuck? Oh, great. Steiner gets to waste his Trance here too. That's a real shame, because Trance is very strong. And all his attacks should just deal ridiculous amounts of damage. Not that we'll need, probably, but... yeah, there you go. Man, that's such a shame. Okay, I do prefer when you can actually manipulate the limit breaks, because it feels so bad to waste them in situations like this. Ah well, I don't think we're going to particularly need to have Trance for the upcoming battles. And maybe Vivi and Akos could charge by then. Alright, let's get our things going. Okay, as I'll use some of these high potions. Okay, yeah. You see, we barely need to heal with regen and haste. It's such a good combination. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh, a clock. anything here? Doesn't look like it. Well, 3 guardians down, only 1 to go. Oh crap. This might be a problem. So this is a behemoth. Behemoths are very tough. So much so that I think I might leave Ache on standby. Let's use Thievery, because Behemoth's whole deal is that usually it counters everything you do. Although I think it's mostly physical attacks. Oh yeah, they are tough motherfuckers. I'll keep Ache on standby, just in case. Alright, that's not very good damage, that's fine. Yeah, let's just attack. I will say, it is cool to get to the end game of a Final Fantasy game, and you always see the same enemies that inspire a feeling of dread on you, of like, oh shit, Behemoth, oh shit, Iron Giant, oh shit, this and that, you know? Although here they're not too tough, I guess we're just way too strong since we have our ultimate weapons. Well, Vivi doesn't have it yet, but you know. Right, let's heal up. Oh, level up. There you go, some more levels are always good. Anyone needs anything, I guess can give an Ether to Steiner. And yeah, good levels. Wish there was an easy way to learn about all of the shared elements in Final Fantasy games. Well, I'm not gonna play enough of them to find out. You know what? That could be a good idea for a video. Maybe someone has already made one? I'll put it in the list. Because this game especially has so many references to the old Final Fantasies, and it is an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, you know what? I'll consider making a video about that. Could also make one even someone else did too. That's true. And it is an interesting topic. Alternatively, you can just play Final Fantasy XIV, and that game just has everything. But then again, that game has even things that are not iconic or recurring in the series, like Ozma. Ozma only exists in this game and Final Fantasy XIV, so it's not exactly anything interesting. Okay, there's another Phantom. And the ghost of Card Master Empress. Are you challenging me to... I don't think so. I'm not really sure what the point of all these ghosts are. Kinda dumb. Oh well. Well, let's keep going. Would you look at this? Jeez, that's one big fireball. Could it be a moon? This is the birth of Gaia. That's Gaia. Over 5,000 years ago. What's above the ladder? See for yourself. Terra reached the peak of its prosperity at this time. The people believed that their future was secure. Ultimately, their very hubris led to Terra's demise. Thus, I was created to deal with our plights. Is there anything else in this screen? I don't think so. Let's climb the ladder. Yeah, we went from... So, our trajectory so far. We went from seeing one event from the game, probably the biggest event that would be in the characters' memories, the invasion of Alexandria, where a lot of people died, like the whole town was destroyed, and like Bahamut was there, and we summoned Alexander to protect the town, and that was like probably the biggest event in all these characters' lives. And then after that, we saw part of backstory, which again another big event was the first invasion of Gaia by Terra, where Garnet, was separated from her people, where Madain Sari was destroyed, where the Eidolons had to be sealed. And then after that, we see way back when Gaia was completely flooded and there wasn't any like intelligent life in it. And then now we see even beyond that, when Gaia was just a big ball of fire. So we're going really far back. Also here, Vivi's ultimate weapon, the Mace of Zeus. So this weapon's not that useful because here's what it does. It gives you Doomsday. It doesn't give you a boost of magic or anything. I don't think... Like, it can add mini to the enemies. That's not really going to be useful. It teaches Doomsday, which is the strongest spell in the game. But here's the thing. It is Shadow Elemental. It deals damage to everyone, including your party. So if you want to take any advantage of it, you need to have stuff that absorbs shadow. So Zidane is good. This is not really gonna work. Yeah, let's see if we can set something up for that. Okay, Pumice Piece, we have 2. Oh, we actually do have 2. We could maybe make Arc. So yeah, that's Source Shadow. Steiner, unfortunately, might need to remain on that. He still hasn't learned Outer Region. Do you have anything here that defends against Shadow at least? No. A Helm maybe? Yeah, I might need to get rid of her advantage here. Okay, all elemental damage reduced by 50%. That's pretty good. Raise Holy and Shadow Elemental attack. Holy damage reduced by 100%. That's not that useful. Okay, Egotist Armlet does at least lower shadow damage, so I could equip that. I guess we will. Yeah. What's the other thing we had? The Chimera Amulet? Yeah, that's not that useful. Most things don't cast Holy. So really, Steiner's the only one who I guess we're going to... Yeah, we're going to require him to get a little bit of a lesser boost of power. I guess in that case it would probably be better to equip the Ragnarok. You know what? Yeah, sure. Although, does he have any armor that can increase that? Oh, the Demon Mail. We could finish off Outer Region by grinding, and then, okay, I think I might do that instead. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little bit of grinding, how about that? Actually, does he even need Outer Region? It would probably be a good idea. Because yeah, Doomsday deals damage to everyone. So... yeah, like the only way you're gonna get an advantage out of that is if you can finish if your party either resists or absorbs shadow damage. So let's finish that off. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of grind. I think that's fine, right? Yeah. It costs a lot of MP too. Let's do it. I mean, it would also be good to get a few more levels for our characters. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Yeah, let's just keep going. fuck him up. Ow. Yeah, this behemoth's not that strong. Although it can probably counter, but it's not really that big a deal. And unfortunately, it took a really long time first to get auto regen for Steiner. It's necessary. You see how much it helps? Oh, I forgot to equip him with the thing here. Let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And equipability up. How much do we need for him to learn auto regen? Okay, it's not gonna take very long. Not gonna take very long at all. As long as we keep fighting those behemoths. Yeah, let's keep going. Just walk around here. Oh, there's another ghost, I guess. I am the ghost of the card master who controls the dark. No, I'm not challenging you. Stupid. Yeah, so I guess we do have some time to yap after all. How's it going, everyone? How we doing? How we doing today? I wanna know how you all are doing. How many people are watching even? 4? Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, technically 3 because one is myself. That's fine. You're digging? Oh yeah, I saw the pop-up. I guess that's just... I guess I'm good entertainment to hear while you dig. That's nice. Strike? Ha! Strike your mom, bitch! Okay, Clean Hazard already deals crazy amounts of damage. You don't really need... I don't really need shock, so it would probably be good. Listen, getting promotion works soon, and dog's gotta get to the vet. Well, very happy for your promotion, and I hope the dog is fine. Hope this is just a checkup. Yeah, like... hopefully also your promotion's going to let you you'll use your phone more during work, because I know your boss is a bit of a bitch about that. Seems like every game I play, every RPG I play, always gotta have a little bit of grind in the end, but this is not nearly as bad as other games that we've played. Oh, it's right around the corner. Sorry, I meant to say the boss is good. Alright. Let me... I wonder if death will work on the behemoth. It might. But, nah, we can kill him just fine. He can barely do anything to us, so... we're good. Right, it's pretty fun to see our characters with all their ultimate weapons. Feels nice, feels accomplishing. There you go, another one down. Hey Akuman, welcome! Sadly you missed most of the dungeon, but that's fine. We still have plenty to go. I'm doing a little bit of grinding just so that I can use Vivi's strongest spell, because we need to learn auto regen for Steiner. Should be one more battle, right? No, 2 battles. God damn it. That's fine. Yeah, and then we can equip everyone with stuff that absorbs shadow or defends against shadow. That will let us use Doomsday against the enemies. That's gonna be cool. You're doing good. . Oh boy, you're new. You're different. What's your deal? Hello. Please don't destroy my entire party. Stilva? What the fuck is a Stilva? I don't fucking know. Let's try death. Maybe it'll work. Sting. Don't sting me, bitch. What do you think you are? That doesn't work. No, it didn't work. Sag. Right. We can probably just fuck this guy up anyways. Okay, anything else? Let's cast Flare. Yeah, Doomsday costs a lot, but it does deal crazy amounts of damage, so it's gonna be worth it. Reg Clipper, what does that do? Yeah. Oh wow, that was a crit. That's fine, it still survived. Get out of here, you lame-o. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You should take one more battle for Steiner to be able to learn auto-regen. And then we can go all out. Still have one more Guardian to fight. Also, we're getting a lot of extra levels, which means more gems, which means more abilities, and that's good. We're gonna need them. Right? One more battle, and that should do it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, against this guy again. Should be fine. Alright, just attack. You use your... Oh, what? What's that? Oh, it stopped him. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? That is a bit of a problem. It's fine. We'll just throw a remedy at him. Sadly, Asuna does not remove stop. But it should be fine. There we go. No problem. Okay, where is the flare? Okay, that's still not too bad. That should do it. Just keep on standby. Regen's so good in this game. Fuck him up. Please do not act up. Fucking OBS. It seems to be doing something, but should be fine. Yeah, the stream's still fine. The stream's still going. And there you go, we learned auto regen and got quite a number of levels. Now we can equip Steiner with... Where is it? Which one's the one that... The Demon Mail. It's quite worse for defense, but it does absorb Shadow. So we should be probably fine. We'll see. And yeah, we got a lot more abilities. Let's equip some. Let's see, we mostly want... Yeah, we mostly want stuff to protect against status ailments now. So Jelly is probably the better one. Either Insomniac, Bright Eyes... No, go with Jelly. Alright, what about you? Let's see... Locomotion... Yeah, let's go Clear-Headed. What about you? I can equip... Ability up now. Not gonna need it. So Clear-Headed, and I guess that's it. You could keep ability up, I guess, but it's not really necessary. Sure. And for you... What's healer do again? Oh, okay. This does increase her MP. Maybe that would be a good idea. Yeah. Liquid locomotion. That's a better idea. Because stop is very deadly in this game. Alright, we're good. I think there's one more... No, not potions. High potions. There's one more guardian that we must fight. So let's go. Let's go. Oh, there we go. We're in space. And yeah, this is the final guardian, Lich. This is the Earth Guardian. That's the one we fought before, but now he's a lot more threatening. Look at him. I, the Earth Chaos Lich, command you sometime, but your life ends now. Did I remember to equip everyone with the... Haha, that's not gonna work. Although I think this guy might actually resist shadows, so... Oh well, let's just cast Flare. But it should also be weak to Holy. So Clim Hazard, and it's done, it's just gonna attack, I guess. Right. Weirdly enough, it's not weak to Holy. Oh well. I'm gonna keep Aiko on standby. You never know what can go wrong. Yeah, like this. This is a problem. Why do you have to cast on her? Okay, I guess fuck that. Let's just fucking cast Holy. Oh, hello, best viewers. I don't have time for you right now. And this guy is gonna have some nasty spells, but we should be able to deal with him. Go. Actually, I'm gonna keep Vivi here to revive Eiko. Earthshake. Oh boy, that might be a problem. Okay, not really. Guys, come on, hurry up. I need someone else on standby to revive Eiko. Out of all the people he could have attacked, of course it had to be Eiko. Death. Oh no, please miss, please miss, please miss. Please miss. I mean, just in case we're going to... Okay, miss. Good. And then I'm gonna cast an elixir on Eiko since she's back. Okay, you'll keep going Clim Hazard. And I guess we're good to go. We're back up. Let's go. Go with Flare. Earthquake's a bit scary, but it's not too bad. Because it can just fully heal with Holy. Well, with regen and, you know, like the animation of first spells. Oh, or you could just beat him. That works too. Alright, and since we beat the badge guy, we're also going to ban the best viewers. There you go, that's the last guardian. So, this area. Remember how I've been telling about how Steiner's Excalibur and the Ragnarok are not really his ultimate weapons? His ultimate weapon can be found right here in this screen. I think it's around here. It's called Excalibur 2. But here's the problem. To get the Excalibur 2, which is also the best weapon in the game, just in general, you need to speedrun the game. You need to get here in under 12 hours. Obviously, I've taken way longer than that. So yeah, if you get here to this screen in under 12 hours, you can find Excalibur 2, and it is the best weapon for Steiner. But it's not really necessary, so it's fine. Wild? Yeah. Just as mid to slow, pretty much. Alright. Yeah, let's get everyone healed. I hope there will be another save point soon. How's everyone doing? Let's finish off these high potions. Might as well. Did I remember to equip everyone with shadow resisting stuff now? I actually not really sure if I want to have him equip the demon mail, because it's so much weaker in defense. Maybe Steiner will just have to tank it. No, you know what I'm going to do? We'll just equip a better armor and get rid of this. Let's give him a pumice piece. So that means I guess the grinding I did wasn't really necessary. That's fine. Let's equip the Ragnarok. Fuck it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And this resist shadow. And this resist shadow. And this resist shadow. Okay, we good. Alright. I'm just too scared. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Whoa! There's nothing. Is this it? Is there nothing else? This is space. Space. Your journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward, and you'll be closer to the truth. Go, Zidane. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. So, after we went so far back to the point where even before Gaia even existed as a planet, even before Terra existed as a planet, what is left? Nothing. Just the void of space. You have entered a new realm. There are no more words. There is no more space. Follow your memory, your original memory, and march forth. Garland, what exactly is our memory? Why can I remember other people's experiences and events that happened before my time? Garland, please tell me. Do not limit memory to just one individual's experiences from birth. That is only the surface. Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. And a parent also requires a parent. Life is connected, one to another. If you trace the root of all life, there exists one source. The same can be said for memory. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience. Memory is not isolated within individuals. It is an accumulation of generations of memories that continues to evolve. You can say that memory and evolution go hand in hand. But most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories, which explains why most memories never cross paths. So what am I gonna find by tracing back our roots? A presence that presides over all life and memories. The crystal. Crystal. You are on your own now. Zidane, take care of Kuja and protect the crystal. Farewell. Garland, wait! Garland! Even if I were created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born to this world. That final speech by Garland still gives me chills to this day. The first time I played this game, my jaw dropped when he mentioned the crystal. Because, if you will recall, the crystal is the symbol of Final Fantasy IX, right? You see every time you boot up the game, you see at the title screen, and just, yeah, like every time you see the logo, you see the crystal. And as you play the game, you start to wonder why that is. And I remembered, yeah, that happened the first time I played the game. And I remember that, yeah, like, I start to wonder, like, why is this crystal here? Why is it the symbol? Because the symbol of each Final Fantasy is usually something very important to it. Like, you know, the symbol of Final Fantasy VI is Terra riding a Magitech armor. The symbol of Final Fantasy VII is the meteor. And I just kept wondering, like, why is it so important that this crystal is the symbol when we've been through so much of the game, it hasn't even been mentioned. And the reason for that is that the crystal is the source of all life. And here we are. After going through all of history, all of existence through the Dungeon of Memory, we finally reach the end point of all life, which is the crystal. And that ties so perfectly with the themes of the game, of life and death, and it just stunned me. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Also, there are battles here, and the battles are against crystal versions of all the bosses we fought so far. This is totally not worth it. I'm just going to run away from them. If I can. Please don't freeze it on. Okay. Yeah. And I'll probably be fine. Just flee. Yeah, at this point it's not really worth it to fight any enemies anymore. Yeah, like, it was just really stunning, because the realization that the crystal has pretty much been here all along. Because the crystal is life itself, and it's also such an awesome throwback to the old Final Fantasies, where big part of the quest of those games, pretty much up until Final Fantasy V, after 6 it stopped being a thing. Yeah, like, a big thing about those Final Fantasy games was that you needed to find all the crystals. Because that's how it worked in Final Fantasy 1. And the crystals were important all the way up until Final Fantasy V. Although I think in 2 the crystals are mentioned, but 2 is a weird one. And from 6 and beyond, the crystals stopped being important. You know, they stopped showing up. In 6 there's no crystals, and 7 and 8 there's no crystals, and this game having so many references to the old Final Fantasies, and you find out that the crystal is now like the most important thing, and how it completely ties into the themes of the story. It is just stunning, just completely stunning. Like, easily one of the best moments in a game ever for me. Like, it still gives me chills, and like, especially with the final speech from Garland, which cements him as pretty much my favorite character in this game. It's so good. It's just way too good. And yeah, we're here. The final save point. Let's go. I'll definitely talk more about it once we finish the game, but first we gotta finish the game. Anger Mini Ranchman, thank you for your service telling me what's what. Always happy to provide. Oh, there's Kuja. Yeah, there's the crystal right there in the middle. It gets better. It gets better from here, by the way. It's not over. Nice of you to come. I'm surprised you beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory. But you're too late. Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. The birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, everything. Your lives and memories too, of course. Shut up! The only thing that's gonna be gone is you. I'll take you out right now. You honestly think you can beat me? Even if you do, Gaia's already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Ifa tree will incite a cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. It's all over for you and your friends. See, I win either way. Doesn't matter, even if Gaia is assimilated, the planet will remain, and you'll start over to make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it. Why should the world exist without me? That wouldn't be fair. If I die, we all die. Zidane, you will be my first sacrifice. Okay, so here's a really lame thing. This is actually a really lame part of the game. Before we fight Kuja, we have to fight another boss, a random. For no reason. Here's Death Guys, or Death Gaze. This is a reference to Final Fantasy VI. It's an extra boss from the game, and yeah, we gotta fight this motherfucker, woo! Can I even reach this guy? That's a good question. Oh, okay. That's a problem. Let's revive Eiko immediately. And then use an elixir on her. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? It doesn't help that it's a really annoying boss. Come on, come on, come on. Revive her, please. Alright. Please. Really, you're just gonna keep doing that? Okay, 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 okay. Alright, this is what we're going to do then. Different idea, different plan. Demon's Claw, that doesn't matter. Let's revive her. And then I'll cast Doomsday on this motherfucker. Because that will heal us and damage him. Probably depends on if he resists or not. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, okay. Yeah, our strongest spell. Actually, it's not really gonna revive Eiko, like heal Eiko because she doesn't absorb it. It's fine because at least it buys us time for her to get some regen. Very impressive. Actually, Flare is probably still better thinking about it, but close. Okay, we're good, we're good. But it's good to have. Let's go. Let's cast Flare. Attack. Now Steiner might actually get his strength back. Oh, well, there goes Eiko again. God damn it! Yeah, this is a pain in the ass. This is a pain in the ass. This boss really doesn't need to be here. I can probably kill him fast enough. Okay, what are you going to do, you motherfucker? Level 5 death. That's gonna kill Eiko again, isn't it? I think Eiko's the only one whose level is multiple of 5. Yeah. What a pain in the ass, boss. It's fine. Now we're pretty much guaranteed to be able to revive her. There we go. And now we're gonna be fine. Oh yeah, we can cast Shock now. Shock is better. Let's cast Holy on this bitch. Tired of dealing with it. Yeah. Full damage, nothing to it. It's just very good. Actually cast Doomsday. No real reason not to. Oh. Oh boy! Gosh, this is an annoying fight. It's okay, come on. By all means, we should be able to... Steiner's more useful, so revive him. This animation is really cool, by the way. Maybe it's a bit overkill, but it is cool. Open. Oh, now we can't. Yeah, like we're not gonna be able to damage it anymore with physical attacks, I think. That's fine. Let's go Flare. That's fine. Not really a problem. Let's heals it done. Are you going to be able to even damage this guy now? Because it might be too far. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We won. Oh, did they beat that, guys? Well, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, this guy is a much bigger pain in the ass in Final Fantasy VI. Although he was a pain in the ass here too. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to add this boss a complete random like right before the final confrontation. It is a bit dumb. But either way, to make matters even worse, you can just leave and heal up. So yeah, not really sure. It is a bit of a disappointment. You can just go back, save. Yeah, let's use some. Yeah, let's use some tents. Might as well. Kuja can wait. He's a patient boy. Tent again, just to make sure that we're all healed up. Then we're going to save. Where is it? Okay, and by the way, now obviously we don't need level up anymore. Or alert. Yeah, let's get rid of all that and equip some other skills. Gotta go charge my phone, but even if I'm not in chat, no one listening. Alright. Yeah, let's equip all this. It's probably good. We want as much resistance against status effects as we can. What else can we equip? Probably go with... I guess we'll go with accuracy, that's fine. Yeah, let's can just do this, I keep forgetting. As I remove level up. Let's see. What return magic again? Oh. Okay, auto potion, jelly, antibody. Ooh, body temp's probably useful. Yeah, let's go with that. Because here's a spoiler, the final boss can really fuck you up if you don't have some of these equipped. Yeah, go jelly and bright eyes. I wonder if Man-Eater works against Kuja. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, and that's for Eiko. Yeah, let's get rid of level up and let's see, body temp and jelly should probably be the better ones for her. I could equip half MP, but it's not really necessary. Vivi still has 3 points. Can I equip anything else? I guess I could equip auto potion. That's not really gonna help you much. Fuck it. Okay, now we're all good. Let's save and go towards the final confrontation with Kuja. Yeah, this is going to be a longer stream, as I said before. That's fine. I have so much money. Can really use it for anything. Yeah, let's go. We're all ready. I can't believe you beat Death, guys. Well, my time is almost up. Time to die, everyone! Let's go! Let's fight Trans Kuja. So first thing I'm gonna do, I guess I'm going to try to set up Shell with Eiko. Because this guy is a spellcaster. Can use lots and lots of mean spells. Also, banger team. Yeah, everyone loves Dark Messenger. And let's go all out. Let's go shock. Let's go with Doomsday. No reason not to. You can cast Holy, which is a bit dangerous, but should be fine. Oh, that didn't work. Get fucked. Yeah, let's get Shell on there. Eiko is going to be a white mage in this one. Let's get Shell on Zidane. Sadly, you can hear much of the theme over all the sound effects. Yeah, now we're all geared up to kill this motherfucker. There we go. Good damage. Okay damage, I suppose. Flare Star, this one's nasty. Alright, is this going to fuck up anyone too hard? Okay, not too much. We're still in the game, We are going to heal up with our regen. Good thing I cast Shell on Eiko. I think I'm gonna have to recast it too. Because, yeah, she is very frail. Oh boy, please don't kill her, please don't kill her, please, 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 please. That would be really sad. Okay, she's alive, all good. Should be able to heal during Doomsday. Like, the fact that regen still procs during animations is so strong. And this should heal everyone else, at least. Maybe I should have given her the Pumice piece. Oh, Kuraga? Don't do that. Yeah, that barely did anything. That's fine. Keep going. More Doomsday. Oh, you're gonna keep doing that, huh? It should still be good, hopefully. Okay. Oh, Steiner Tranced. Nice. I mean, he's already dealing max damage anyways. So I guess not that useful. Alright, who are you attacking? Oh, that's fine. Haha, dumbass. Yeah, like, Steiner's Trance, as a reminder, just means he deals huge damage, but he's already dealing huge damage, so it's okay. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, let's... keep going with Shell on everyone. Yeah, probably better. I think he can deal max damage even with normal attack now, so might as well. Boom! Alright, we got it. I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not gonna die alone. You're all coming with me. There you go, and then he casts Ultima. The strongest spell in Final Fantasy. I think we can survive that. Oh, okay. I guess not. Well, is that how it ends? We all die? Pretty much. Ugh. What happened to the crystal? Where is this? You stand before the final dimension, and I in the darkness of eternity. Who are you? All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. Starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal. What the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this? Now, the theory is undeniable. Kuja's action proves it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth. Now it is time to end this world. What do you mean by all that? I exist for one purpose. To return everything back to the Zero World, where there is no life and no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires. Who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? You're not ending anything. Never, not as long as you have the will to live. Foolish creature. Your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence, as Kuja did. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now come, enter the Zero World that you desire. No! We'll destroy you and prove you wrong. And through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside others. So even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna live! And there we go. It's not over yet. We get one last boss. And do I have things to say about this one? Yeah, we got our party. And now our party members are knocked out. They give us their strength. Yeah, this boss fight, this final boss is very controversial, but I think most people came to appreciate it for what it is. I know I certainly love it. But I'll talk more about it after we even see what we're up against. Cause yeah, Kuja with his last attack destroyed the crystal, and now we're all dead. We are in a world with no life, and we have to earn our right to live once more against the embodiment of death itself. It's such a cool final boss. Beyond fighting just some bad guy with an evil plan, once again, everything ties together with the themes of the game, and one last time we get to prepare. I think we're pretty much ready. We don't get to save though, which is scary, but well, off we go. No use in delaying it. Time for the big final battle. We've come too far to lose now. Let's just wrap this up and go home. All of us. Here we go. That's the guy. That's our final guy. The embodiment of death itself. And we're going to fight this guy. We gotta win, no matter what. Against Necron. Alright, hopefully this won't fuck us up too hard. Okay, Eiko's alive. Eiko's alive. We're good. Full life on Vivi. You just attack. Ooh, blue shockwave. That might be bad. I did nothing. Get fucked. Let's clean hazard. Playing with fire a little bit here, but it's fine. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, now the music picks up. Let's go. This guy is no pushover. So, yeah, let's go out. Okay, and yeah, he has his strongest attack, which is using right out of the gate, which is very annoying. It's called Grand Cross. That's also a reference to Final Fantasy V. Because this attack, basically what it does is, it doesn't deal damage, I don't think, but it adds random status ailments to everyone. It's a real motherfucker. Let's hopefully not get too screwed up by it. Okay, Eiko got confused, that's annoying. Wow, he really is fucking us up, huh? Okay. That's fine. We're gonna have to revive Zidane, that's a bit annoying. Yeah. Let's revive him. Oh, this guy, maybe too fast. But yeah, like that. This is the reason why you want to have as many status ailment protection as you can, because he can really fuck you up if you're not prepared. And he can really fuck you up if you are prepared, apparently. You're gonna need a Kuchunabi. Okay, she'd knock herself. Good. Neutron Ring. I don't know what that means. Can I slow him? That would be so helpful if we could. Let's see. I would imagine no, but oh boy, that's so much damage. Kuraga on everyone. No, we cannot fuck around. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Heal, 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 heal. Oh man, I really don't want to die here. Shock. Kuraga. It does like his multi-targeting attacks too, which is a pain. But that's not too bad. Ooh, and Vivitrance, nice. That's gonna give us an advantage. Because then he can double cast. Sadly, we didn't get the double cast out in time. And it didn't work. Shame. Alright, yeah, we need to heal up. Because this guy is really fucking us up. But come on. Double black. If he casts 2 Doomsdays. Blue Shockwave. I don't really know what that does. Oh, okay. It does the app. That's pretty nasty. Let's see. I mean, honestly, just go with Holy. Alright, go Shock. Yeah, still deals max damage, even with his Protection. It's very good. Alright, just keep going Shock. Sandaga, that's probably going to be fine. One will hold. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Alright, let's go. Double Doomsday. Ooh, Zidane's also almost trancing. That would be really good. Yeah, the added speed of this version makes this fight a lot harder. I remember it being pretty easy the first time I played the game, but yeah, this is a lot more of a challenge. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fuck him up. There we go. It's pretty good. Still going. Right. Get Holy in. Let's keep double black going. Actually, we do need to get you more. Yeah. Oh man, you're not gonna be able to use double black until someone can get you some extra stuff. That's fine. Yeah, let's get a Neater on. Ooh. Let's get a Neater on Vivi. So they can use double black. Oh, never mind, we won. Yeah, fuck you! We did it! Light the fire fate. Is the will to live that powerful? Yeah. The Witch Final Fantasy 12 always have some impressive death animations for the final boss. This is not the end. I am eternal. As long as there is life and death. And there we go. That's game. Man, yeah, like the added speed of this version of the game makes this fight so much harder. That was close. That was actually really tough. Oh shit, I forgot to do a thing here. Yeah, like, and I was lucky that his Grand Cross didn't fuck me up hard enough. Yeah, there you go. The mist is gone. And we're alive once again. So I could just say it was true. The IFA tree is beginning its violent reaction. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but it doesn't look good. I doubt anyone could survive the explosion. No! Captain! They are still alive. What? Where are they? Over there. The Hildegard's probably closer. You, the tall one. Sir, Hagen, Plutonite H, ma'am. I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away. Yes, sir, ma'am, sir. Silly. Please be alive. Sir, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Punch it up on the main line. This is the Red Rose. You're not General Beatrix. Who are you? My name is Mikoto. Everyone's alive. You're very close to them. What? How do you know that? I can hear him. Who? Prepare to land immediately. Yeah, I guess this ending sequence takes a lot of disk space because it has like so many FMVs. That's the Hildegard tree. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid! Thank heavens you're all safe. Come quickly, we don't have much time. Alright, let's go. Farewell, Zidane. Ah, damn it. What's wrong? Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something. What? He's still alive. He can't be. Zidane, what are you doing? Steiner, take care of Dagger. What? What do you mean by that? Kuja's still alive. I can just leave him. This is ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean... No, that's not the reason. Come on, Zidane. Why are you doing this? Because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc in Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy, but I know, deep down inside, I have to do this. You're not crazy, Zidane. But you go help Kuja, not a good idea. It's too dangerous. I can't just leave him. There's no way I could live with myself. I'm going. You're making a big mistake. Maybe. Well, I'll have to make big decisions in life sometimes. For me, now's the time. I have to face up to it, just like Vivi did when he confronted his fears to find out about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. I don't know about that. Don't think it was really a big deal. That's what you think, but I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. You definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you. The principle of knighthood requires that one assists his comrades in times of need. I shall accompany you as well. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. Besides, you guys have more important things to worry about, like Burmetia and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest? Sorry, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. You're a real simpleton. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this fool. What are you still doing out here? Get on board right now. Come on, let's just leave him and get out of here. That guy will never change. Alright, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Zidane, I love you. You better come back. Aw, she said it. It makes me so happy. Aw, like the little shuffle she does before she says it's so cute. Aw, I hope she'll find someone someday. She deserves the word. Zidane, I need more different food. I'm still hungry. You need come back. Take me more places. Show me more food. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Zidane. Till we meet again. Zidane, you've taught me another big lesson in life. Thanks. Zidane. Princess, we must go. Dagger, Your Highness. The abduction's over. I can't take you any further. I'm sorry for being so selfish. No, you're not being selfish. You've done so much for us. If it weren't for you, you probably would have led a meaningless life. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. Faced many hardships too, but I think I finally know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Zidane. Aww. Promise me one thing. Please come back. OBS, do not lose connection now, you motherfucker. Okay. Got my eye on you. Yeah, this ending sequence is pretty extensive. It is kind of funny that I decided to read the dialogue out loud in the very last episode. But, well, people seem to have liked it in Illusion of Gaia, so I'm sticking with that. I guess I can probably lower the volume a little bit now they're done the dungeon. There you go. And yeah, Kuja's still alive. Zidane has to go and find him. Kuja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time. Forget about me and go. Just shut up and stay where you are. I don't understand you. Okay, here goes nothing. It looks so crunchy, it's kind of funny. Whoa. Yeah, gotta run. Oh man, so stylish. Cool that we have like one last action sequence. This game does like its action sequences. Stylish. Hell yeah. Whoa. That's cool that they kept the inner parts of the IFA 3 consistent. And there's Kuja. Whoa! That poof! Good thing in Final Fantasy, fall damage does not exist. Is this JJK? No! But I guess it is a similar action sequence to some things in that. Can definitely picture the love me, going over there. Ugh. And I was thinking about JJK earlier, and I got so pissed off. Every time I think about the fucking anime, I start getting so mad. We need to do our stream where we talk about it at some point, like the anime tier list, once Chroma's back, because holy fuck, I need to get some things out of my chest about Jujutsu Kaisen. Anyways, something better instead. I guess that was pretty crazy. Hey, are you alright? Doesn't look alright. Is it done? What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go. After episode 1, correct decision. Wouldn't you do the same thing for me if you knew I was dying? Never mind. Your comrades were able to escape? Yeah, I knew you had something to do with it. I'm glad they made it. Yeah, well, it's our turn to get moving. I don't deserve to leave after all that I've done. I'm useless to this world. I would have done a more gay voice for Kuja if I had voiced the whole thing. But right now, I think we don't need silly voices. No one's useless. You helped us escape, remember? After you guys beat me, I had nothing left. Nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to leave. I guess I was too late. Hey, don't you go die on me, alright? Yeah, the IFA 3 itself is like trying to destroy them. I mentioned before how at one point Garland says that you've only seen like the back of the IFA 3 or something like that. There's some speculation that Necron is part of the IFA 3, like the front of the IFA 3. But I don't know about that. I'll talk more about it later. Kuja, what you did was wrong, but you gave us all one thing: hope. We're all created for the wrong reasons, but you alone defied our fate. We do not want to forget this. We want your memory to live on forever. To remind us that we were not created for the wrong reason, that our life has meaning. Sometime later. I guess we're going straight into the final ending sequence. Oh man, oh no. Alright, try not to cry, let's go. So this is Alexandria? Pick up the pace, will ya? Don't believe it, Vivi. Vivi? How do you know that name? What are you talking about? It's me, Puck. How could you forget me? Puck? No, Puck. The Prince of Burmecia? Oh, come on, what's wrong with you? If you're not Vivi, then who are you? I'm... Vivi's son! Yow! Look at all the Vivis! Look at them go! I always talked about you, Zidane. You're a very, very special person to us because you taught us all how important life is. No, I'm getting emotional. Stop. Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria, I went there many years ago. How long will it take to rebuild Burmecia? I don't care, as long as I am with you. I love you, Freya. Yeah, he still doesn't remember our past. I just want to cherish our time right now. You taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other and live life to the fullest. It's time to say goodbye to this room. Save the Queen, you have served me well. My duty is finished here. Farewell, Alexandria. Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts. So I know we're not alone anymore. Hey. Hey, it's her. Why are you going to Alexandria? You're not going? I never said that. Hey, wait! Why I was born, how I wanted to live. Thanks for giving me time to think. Good food not only delicious. Good food made with heart. Ah, fuck, the Steam overlay isn't the way, oh no. I couldn't read the last sentence because of that. Keep doing what you set your heart on. It's a very hard thing to do. You were all so courageous. Hurry! You gotta get there before the play begins. Haha, there's no need to hurry. The theater ship is no match for my new ship. My new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship. That's what you said, father. Yeah, they adopted her. Eiko, what did you just call me? Darling, she called you father. Father, mother, hurry. Say it again, Eiko. Aww. What to do when I felt lonely? That was the only thing you couldn't teach me. But we need to figure out the answer for ourselves. That is an answer I need to figure out, I guess. Beatrix! Where are you going? Please don't ask, my mind's already set. Wait, listen to me. Tum. I never wish to lose you again. Steiner? Let us protect the queen together. Aw, he could say it too. Nice. I'm so happy I met everyone. I wish we could go on more adventures, but I guess we all have to say goodbye someday. Right, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we saw Alexandria. Let's give it a show they won't forget. Yeehaw! Break a leg, people! Everyone, thank you. Farewell. My memories will be part of the sky. The theater ship will arrive in a minute. It's been so long. I can't wait to see everyone. But you'll never be the same. I have to let go of the past. I have to move on just like he taught me. Yeah, applause. That sequence with Vivi always gets me a little emotional. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance started. I didn't catch that. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle, only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Tonight's story begins with Marcus and Cornelia decide to run away together. And now, your Royal Majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Steiner, Lady Beatrix, noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. I see you wearing a Union Jack. Marcus? Sweet Marcus, I fear I love thee more than I should. Princess, wilt thou be happy married to the pretty, call me princess no more. Marcus, wilt thou truly cherish me, the king's only daughter? Or is such a desire too dear to wish for? After nuptials, shall I become no more than a puppet? A mindless puppet, never to laugh, never to cry. I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh, at others I shall cry. For no life is more insincere than... it's going too fast. So much consideration thou hast given it, but worry not. Cast away the trappings of royalty, and I shall swaddle thee in the gown of pure love. Never again will I part from thee. Pray, my love, make me thy canary, to keep forever something. Let us embark on the first ship tomorrow before dawn. All my fortunes are at thy foot, I lay, and I shall follow you. No cloud, no squall shall hinder us. Final Fantasy 7 and 8 reference. Oh, love is the sweetest joy and the wildest woe. My wish is to be by my sweet Marcus' side. I actually get to see the play now. That's kind of fun. Fee, it shall be war against this. Ne'er will I let our plans come to fruition. Good day to you, Highness. Can Alan speed read? No. Good day. Was thee of Marcus? Marcus? What news dost thou bring? This. Time for departure is long past. Where's Cornelia? Marcus, the ship soon embarks. Were ye this boat alone, and peace could come to both kingdoms, as Blank so said. Speak, Marcus! She told me that she could not leave without me. So the sun is our enemy, too. The eastern sky grows bright. Will we not spread our wings as yonder birds in joyous flight? Hark, Marcus, they cannot wait any longer. The ship departs. Could she have betrayed me? Ah, shit. Does it have connection? Fuck. Is the string alive? String's still going, I think. Okay. Yeah, lost connection there for a second. Hopefully that's still fine. Yeah, nothing I can do. The text is just going on its own. Well, anyways, this was important. There we go. It's done. Alright, yeah. We get the ending proper now. Yeah, what a time for connection issues, am I right? It's fine. This run was rather cursed when it came to technical issues, so I guess it only makes sense that I had some at the end. Anyways, there you go. Turns out Marcus was done all along, and he's fine. You get to see Garnet just run for it. She loses her jewel. And honestly, love is more important. And so here we go. She even throws her crown away. Yeah, it's a very, very sweet scene. Love the little punches. A very, very sweet little scene. They finally reunite and everyone's happy. Even Eiko. Everyone's happy. And these two are also together. And there we go. How did you survive? I didn't have a choice. I had to leave. I wanted to come home to you. So, I sang your song. Our song. Yep, there we go. That's Final Fantasy IX, folks. It was a journey. But here we are, at the end. Yeah, I'm glad you can still get emotional at the end of this journey. I should probably lower the volume of the credits theme because you might get copyright struck. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, this is one of the best ending themes in Final Fantasy as well. But I'm going to talk over it because oh boy, this game, yeah, it was one hell of a journey. It was an interesting journey for sure, replaying this game. I guess first of all, I wanted to play this game to wash out the bad feelings of Secret of Mana. Did it work? Yeah, I am happy. I'm very happy that I played this game. I had a good time. It wasn't always a good time to... That was expected. You know, I knew it wasn't going to be always smooth sailing. I remember. Can't stay for the rant to be 1 AM. Alright, well, I will upload the VOD at some point, so glad you showed up. And good night. But yeah, like it is a good game. Like bottom line, I think that my feelings for this game are still the same. It's a game that has issues. It definitely has a number of issues that are unfortunate, that do kinda bring this game down from being like in my top 10 best games. Like that has not changed, but it's still a game that I hold dear to my heart. It's still a game with very high highs. Like when this game is being good, it's being like fantastic, and it's the best Final Fantasy. Like it's not even close. It's not anywhere close. Like 6 is great, you know. Like I think the consensus that's usually a toss-up between this and 6. I like 6 well enough, but this game to me clears so hard, and it's because it has such a strong thematic aspect to it. Like I said, this game has two very strong themes, which is death and identity. And I guess at the end it also has the theme of memory bringing it all together. And together it all creates life. You know, being aware of your mortality, knowing yourself, and preserving your memories. And that's what constitutes life. And this game is all about life. It's all about how life is important to live, despite all of the hardships, despite everything. And it's so strong, like how you see this theme in so many parts of the game. Other Final Fantasies tend to be more just a fun journey to that has themes, obviously, but I love how much of the theme of life is present in every part of this game's story. To me, that is what elevates it so above and beyond every other game in the series, and yeah, like no more you see that than in like Vivi's story, and how I love how it parallels Kuja so much. Like Vivi is really the main foil of Kuja and how they handle their mortality. And there's a lot to be said about that. I think it's like the way he handles this team with all of its characters is so good. Like, of course, Zidane's journey is more one of understanding himself, Zidane and Garnet, because it does have like this thing of like your identity. Your identity is so important to who you are, and yeah, like when you figure yourself out, it is a really important thing. And oh no, I can't cry again at the end of another game. Come on, no, 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 no. Come on. Ah, fuck. Fucking Nobuo Ematsu, why is he so good at making music? Yeah. Fucking Melodies of Life is such an amazing song. Yeah. Okay, I'm good now. I can continue the rant. And yeah, it's this thematic strength is like it would take like a long time to really analyze how it is present in so many parts of the game, but the fact that you can really feel it as you play through the game, like it just elevates it so much, and it's hard for me to think of other RPGs that have such strong thematic cohesion. And I think that is what elevates this game for me. Despite all of its flaws, it's still so unique in how it tells such an amazing story. And yeah, like I love it. I always hold it to heart. And yeah, I it still holds up pretty well. I will say that replaying it, its flaws are a lot more apparent in many ways. I will say that the prose of the game can be a little bit too anime at times. There you go, there's the crystal. No, I just kind of phased to the end. That's a little bit lame, but that's fine. Alright, well, here's the end screen. I guess we can rant freely now. Yeah, like, I do feel the prose is a little bit weak. That's usually the case in Final Fantasy games. Like, I think that it's still functional very much. I think that the fact that this game doesn't have voice acting makes it so that even if the prose is a little bit too much, my friends are my power, yeah, like I think it works because you don't have some annoying voice acting on top of it. So I think it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. But it is more noticeable on a replay when you already know all the story beats, already know what's gonna happen. And of course, the story itself is not perfect. There is the obvious, the obvious fact that the Burmecia storyline gets pretty much forgotten. You know, like we see Sir Fratley like way at the beginning of the game and now at the ending, and it doesn't really feel earned. It's a shame that they didn't do more with Freya. It's a shame that they didn't more with Amaranth, I guess. Like there's some level of clumsiness, and I do feel that a lot of the disc 3 parts that were kind of bad, I feel it would have been a good way to like maybe remove some of those, like remove all of Ips and Castle, remove a lot of like the a lot of the story beats of Final Fan of not Final Fan of disc 3. I'm getting really scrambled with my words here. It's because I haven't eaten all day and that's kind of messing me up. It's fine. Yeah, all that weird stuff in disc 3 could have been like cooled out a little bit and given more space for the characters. I guess they were also really struggling with disk space. See, unlike Secret of Mana, this is a game that I can't believe is really pushing the PS1. Like, this came in 4 fucking discs. Like, but again, just like with Secret of Mana, I think they could have done a little bit better to rearrange some things and give more space for characterization. Especially Freya. Freya is a character that I think really needed more screen time because she's so cool. Everyone likes Freya. If they were to ever remake this game, I think that would be cool. But the problem is, I mean, one, they're never gonna, and but the other thing is just that Square Enix nowadays is not the same Square Enix as back then. I've talked about this before, so they definitely fuck it up. They fuck it up. So I wish I could see like the best version of the story, but unfortunately, I don't think we're ever gonna see that. But still, even with all its problems, it's still a very good game. It really holds up. But then we have a different problem. Like I think I talked about the story as much as I could. There is one last thing I want to do before I end the stream, but one thing I need to talk about is the gameplay. The gameplay in this game is not very good. Like, it's serviceable, it's fine, it's not bad. I think the boss fights tend to be a step up. Like, I do think that a lot of especially the early boss fights, really make you think, really make you strategize. Especially when you don't have a white mage and you have to, like, make sure that all the characters will, like, always to leave a character in standby in case something goes wrong. And also the added speed of this version of the game. By the way, thank you once again, Yakuman, for buying this version of the game for me. I definitely think it was worthwhile because while I ended up not needing to turn off random encounters, this version of the game is a lot more challenging because the faster combat speed makes it so that the fights are a lot harder. Like Necron was a legitimately difficult final boss. That could have gone so much wrong if I didn't fucking like, outfit my characters the best way possible. What about the card game? Was that neat? Card game is it's there. It's there for sure. Uh, Sadly, they couldn't recapture the highs of Final Fantasy VIII's card game in this one. Oh well. I'm sure there's still probably some autistic person out there who loves the card game of this game and it's their favorite thing in the world, and you know what? Good for them. And yeah, like I think that what makes this game's gameplay feel kinda clumsy at times is the random battles are just not very challenging. For most of the game, the random battles are just filler. They're not really challenging or interesting. They're very easy and straightforward. You just blow through them, and then at the end game, they start to get annoying. And then enemies will use really nasty skills. I believe there's one enemy in the final dungeon that we never match that can be a real piece of shit, but I don't really remember. Don't remember what they are, but I remember being really annoyed by one in my first playthrough. But yeah, like I definitely think that this is a this is something that stands out as a flaw to me. I didn't think that the random encounters were as big a problem this time around as I thought in my first run. I think maybe this version also might change a few things about the random encounters to make them less present. At least it felt that way to me. So and also it being way faster also helps, because if I was playing this on emulator, it would have some amount of loading times and it is a bit more of a pain in the ass. But this did make me think, especially as I'm playing Ultima now. I often feel that like I often felt playing this game that there was not much else here for me gameplay wise. And I do like to think of myself as a veteran of RPGs. RPGs are my favorite genre of games. And Final Fantasy games are very much entryway RPGs. Not all of them, I guess. 5 is not really an entry RPG, 2 certainly isn't. Also wouldn't recommend 3 to anyone, but also not. But like most of the games, they're so successful because they're easy, because they're pretty straightforward. Like Final Fantasy VI is an incredibly easy game. There's no challenge in that game. Like Final Fantasy IV is a bit more challenging, but for the most part, Final Fantasy games are not hard. And this game is no exception. It's a very easy game to just play. Even if I didn't know how to min-max, it's like, I mean, I hardly min-maxed, but like, even if I didn't know some of the tricks, it's still a game that you can just kind of breeze through for the most part. It has some challenging spots, but no challenge that a beginner in the genre wouldn't be able to get past, other than super bosses. But yeah, like to me, playing through this game kinda made me have the realization that I think I'm kinda done with Final Fantasy in a way. It's a bit of a sad realization, because it really feels that to my level, these games are not really satisfying as far as gameplay goes anymore. And I've played most of them. I think I played almost every Final Fantasy that I would like to play. I played all the ones from 3 to 12, other than 11, which was an MMO, so can't really play that one. And I don't really have any interest in playing Final Fantasy 1 and 2, even the remakes. I don't think I will get anything out of them. Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 15 and 16 are fucking garbage. I would never want to touch those games, ever. Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO also, and I played a little bit, didn't really care for it. Many people say that it has a good story. I've yet to be shown any actual argument as to why that. Also, you need to pay a subscription rate because it's an MMO, so no thank you. And 13 is one that I've played for a bit, but I never really got very far in it. 13 is a game that I would like to finish one day. That's like one of the loose ends that I would maybe want to look through. Not that I think 13 is good, I don't think most people do. But I think 13 is like the last Final Fantasy before you really became shit. Final Fantasy 15 is absolute garbage. It's not a game that deserves my time. Final Fantasy 13 is a little bit bad, but it still fascinates me enough that I kinda wanna play it. Would I play it on stream? Probably not. I might just play it on my own time at some point. And it's not a huge priority. If I die without finishing Final Fantasy 13, that's not a big deal. Another game that I would be interested in maybe is Final Fantasy X-2. Oh, Alan, but you don't like Final Fantasy X. Yeah, but X-2 is actually decent. That's the thing. I played it to some amount, but I had the international version, which makes it so that all the text is in Japanese, and that made it pretty much impossible for me to complete it after a while. I remember that game being alright. Maybe if someday the fabled Final Fantasy X stream happens, maybe it could segue into Final Fantasy X-2. Probably not. I might just play it on my own time. But again, also not a huge priority. So it is just a sad realization that I feel like I've conquered Final Fantasy for the most part, as far as I wanted. And yeah, like, I think it's fine for the games to be easy, to be the way they are. I think it's fine for this game to not really pose me much challenge, because that's the secret of why Final Fantasy is so popular, because they're so accessible, while still telling interesting stories. They're beyond just like, oh, there's the Dark Lord, go fight the Dark Lord, you know? But for me, now I like to move into more complex RPGs. And yeah, I think that's why I've been so interested in Ultima right now, because it does give me a degree of complexity that I don't get from Final Fantasy, and that's fine. You know, it's fine. I still I guess you just need to understand at one point that you need to let go. You know, Final Fantasy for a long time was my main thing. I played through all of them except for, you know, the ones I didn't care about, and yeah, I got what I wanted out of it. Except for one. And I've talked about this before, I think it was on the Freaky streams. When it comes to Final Fantasy spin-offs, there's some degree of like, it's kind of a different word. Final Fantasy spin-offs are a different word. And I would maybe be willing to explore those, but there is one Final Fantasy spin-off that I will absolutely play on stream. It's on the list, not right now. Obviously right now we're going to continue Illusion of Gaia and then Terranigma, but in the future, definitely, I will play Final Fantasy Tactics. That's a game that is that I have to play. Like, it is a game that I absolutely have to complete. Like, it is widely regarded as one of the best games ever, I guess. And you know what? I need to give it a shot. I will give it a shot eventually. Not right now. But rest assured that it is on the list. So, yeah, I think that's just it. A bit of a sad realization, but other than a few loose ends here and there, I feel comfortable with saying that I am done with Final Fantasy. At least the main series. And yeah, that's just the way it is. I only plan to experience 6 and 9, so I'm glad I got to watch you go through this game. Final score. If I were to give decimals, I feel like this game would be a solid 8.5. I don't really like giving decimals stuff, so I'd say an 8. I'd say this game is a very solid 8 out of 10. If it fixed some of the problem in the story, it might go as high as a 10, you know, because if they could make the story so good that it's like completely flawless, then the gameplay problems wouldn't matter. It would be a 10 out of 10 for me. But the way it stands, like, I think an 8 is fine, because the story has some problems and the gameplay has some problems too, so nothing that is a deal breaker by any means. So I think an 8 is a pretty solid score. And yeah, like I'm glad you're at least interested to play through Final Fantasy IX. Definitely recommend this game to everyone. Like watching me play is interesting, I hope, but experiencing this game does have its own degree of making it more of a personal journey, which yeah, I definitely recommend. Absolutely recommend this game to anyone who's interested in RPGs and doesn't care to have the most hardcore experience. Definitely a game I recommend. Now, before we wrap things up, I would like to read something. I guess we can keep the prelude in the background, because there is one point of the story that I didn't address so far, and that's Necron, the final boss of the game. I can believe an 8 out of 10 is the FF peak. Dragon Quest Chad, stay winning. Well, okay. I have yet to play a Dragon Quest game that I would give a high score to, but I'm sure some people enjoy it. But yeah, sadly 8 out of 10 is FF peak. That's just the way it is. But yeah, like Necron is a very contentious final boss because he's not like a big villain that you've been chasing through the game. Obviously Kuja is the villain. And so a lot of people are disappointed that you fight Kuja and he's not the final boss. And instead you fight Necron, who's this... Like, people say that, oh, Necron came out of nowhere, There is this theory that he is like the part of the Ifa tree. I would say there's not enough to really justify that. Because what Necron is he's supposed to be the antithesis of life. When Kuja destroys the crystal, Necron is awakened as this evil god. And honestly, I think he's a phenomenal final boss. And I'm going to read a little piece that I wrote. Like, there was a time when I had a Substack blog. It doesn't exist anymore. I have since deleted it, and it's not anywhere online. I haven't posted it in my old WordPress blog. So here's some exclusive Ellen analysis. It's old. It's pretty old, so it might not be very good. But rereading it, I think it got through like a lot of my feelings with this game, so let's read it. Let me just lower my volume on the thing a little bit. This article will contain endgame spoilers for Final Fantasy IX. I highly recommend playing it before reading on, if you haven't yet done so. Final Fantasy IX is a fantastic game. One not free of issues by any means, but when it comes to telling a compelling story that is structurally sound, comprehensible, and emotionally powerful, it has got every other game of the series beat. There's so much to unpack about this game and its amazing storyline, but having finished it a few days ago at the time of this writing, there is one subject that sticks out to me more than any other. That would be the game's final boss, Necron. Let's talk about that. One thing that sets Final Fantasy IX apart from the other games of its series is the deeper themes of its narrative, mainly having the fear of death at the core of its premise. It permeates many aspects of the story, being the drive for Vivi's character arc as he comes to terms with his dwindling lifespan, as well as that led the people of Terra to attempt to free themselves of the cycle of life altogether. It also what pushes main antagonist Kuja over the edge, due to him being unable to confront his own mortality once he learns of it. As you reach the end of the game, you're brought to the final dungeon, Memoria, a place that is built by the memories of those who enter it. At first I thought it would be a the game in retrospect kind of deal, but the amount of time dedicated to the events of the game is nearly insignificant. They are but a microscopic fragment of time in the grand scheme of things, and as it draws out the genetic memories of the cast, you're taken somewhere much further and much more fascinating, Yeah, I never actually read this out loud, so it might be a little bit truncated at times, it's fine. You get to see the world of Gaia at its many stages of existence. When Terra attempted to assimilate it, when it was a flooded world with only primitive life forms, and all the way back when it was simply a giant lifeless fireball. Then, the void, prior to Gaia's creation. Even that is not the end. You continue on until you finally reach the very origin of life itself, the crystal. Not some being with a greater purpose, but a small object, cold and uncaring, like a single line of code that holds the entirety of reality together. Yet it is magnificent in its own accord. Imagine going so far back that you're face to face with the source of your existence, the one that binds us all together, the very truth of this world. It was one of the most breathtaking moments I've ever witnessed in a video game. And then they fuck it up by making you fight deaf guys out of nowhere before you face Kuja. Let's not dwell on that. The ensuing fight with Kuja is the climax of the game, accompanied by one of Uematsu's best tracks, and it marks the culmination of the villain's desperation as he tries to destroy the crystal and bring an end to existence along with his own life. No matter what the party does, the battle comes to a close with everyone being wiped out, leaving the fate of Gaia uncertain. It is then that they awaken in the world of Zero, in a state between life and death, and are faced with the final boss of the game, Necron, the darkness of eternity. Existing beyond even the crystal itself, Necron is the very embodiment of a universe with no life, and as a logical consequence, no death. It is what the inhabitants of Terra wanted to accomplish, given form by the destruction of the crystal world and fueled by Kuja's despair. Thus, it personifies the fear that drove the antagonists of the game, and the antithesis not only to the heroes, but to the game's thesis as a whole. The life is worth living, even if death is inevitable. And so, Zidane and his friends rise up one last time, filled with their last breaths to defeat Necron, save Gaia, and win back their right to live their lives to the end. The build-up culminates in an intense battle that, while far from one of the hardest in the Final Fantasy series, left me at the edge of my seat until the final blow was dealt. Now, Necron has always been a bit of a joke among people who have played this game, as in a series that often ends in an epic confrontation with the main villain that you've chased and opposed for the entire game, Necron is never mentioned or alluded to at all during the story. Many find this to be a letdown, as they were likely expecting Kuja to be the final boss, and the introduction of Necron came out of left field for them. I can absolutely understand that, since had I not already known of its existence, I would likely be of the same opinion. I can imagine the writers of the game weren't aware of the risk that they were running with having the final boss not be Kuja, but some completely different being. In my opinion, though, it is a risk that pays off when you look at the way the narrative is constructed. You're not fighting some bad guy doing a bad thing, you're fighting the metaphysical manifestation of everything that led the story to this point, and everything that the main characters and the people of Gaia must overcome in order to live. That includes Kuja, who in a rare turn of events for the series, is able to finally see the meaning of life in his last moments, and saves the party from what would otherwise be a hopeless fight against a force they can't kill. One could argue that perhaps they could have made Necron's design a bit more abstract to really drive the point that you're fighting a concept rather than some dude, and I could agree to that. Maybe making it more akin to Earthbound's Gygas, would have given it more lasting impression. I have heard, too, that its design is supposed to evoke the enemy Necrophobia from Final Fantasy V. If that's the case, it makes too much sense. That's why, at the end, that's why I said that it makes more sense that they scrapped Hades' design and went with this one. Because for one, it's more impressive than Hades, and also it's another reference to another Final Fantasy. Because it harkens back to this enemy called Necrophobia, which is, it makes complete sense. Regardless, I can't help but to find it the perfect conclusion to an excellent game. If you're still bothered by the fact that Necron lacks any presence in the narrative, I have one last thing to add. While I was going through the game, I couldn't help but to wonder what the weird crystal in the title was, and why would they judge it important enough to be the game's symbol, when I was halfway through Disc 3 and it hadn't been mentioned at all. When it was revealed at the very end of the game, it all clicked for me. The crystal was there the whole time. And so was Necron. Every step Zidane, Vivi and their friends continue to take despite knowing of their own mortality is one more battle won against Necron. And I think that's beautiful. Well, that's it. Yeah, little thing I wrote back then. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice way to end it. And yeah, it's good game. Good game. Glad I played it. And okay, so Harpy Star Page coming out at some point, probably. I really want to finish it soon, but my shoulder's killing me, so we'll see how that goes. More fictional narrative content at some point, probably. Most likely once Chroma comes back. What else? Is anything else going on? Oh yeah, next stream on Friday. And yeah, like it's going to be Illusion of Gaia. We're going just straight ahead through Illusion of Gaia to finish that game, and then we'll segue straight into Terranigma. Finally, the big one. Oh man, thank you everyone who showed up. I learned a lot playing through this game as a streamer, and I hope that from now on I can make my streams even better. So, yeah. Until next time, bye bye!